Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your dungeon master, Anthony Reed. This is episode 171, and the second episode of the Vault of the Kingmaker story arc. As I've mentioned before, Adventure Incorporated is going to DragonCon this fall, Labor Day weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you're in the area or you're coming in for the convention, make sure you come and see us. That weekend, check the panel listing. We've got not one, but two shows that we're doing. One, our version of the live show, which will appear on this feed. And two, a Family Feud-style vendetta against the people from Botched Podcast, including some familiar voices you've probably heard before, both in Poxin and in Jator. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a really, really big deal, and we're so excited about it. It's going to be so much fun. Where's that one going to show up? I don't know. We haven't talked about that yet. But we're very pumped to do it anyway. So if you can make it down to the convention, it's a great opportunity to come and meet all of our cast, hang out with us, do some cool stuff, and to see our show live. And that'll be really exciting. Of course, that wouldn't be possible without our patrons. Patrons at patreon.com/adventureinc. Patrons like James, Michael, Nikki, Brendan, and Crystal. Without these patrons, there is no way this kind of stuff could happen, and we appreciate them so, so much. That's all this week. Let's get started. Nobles and farmers, knights and wenches, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth, the fighter monk.
Like, usually when you bring people back from the dead in books, it turns out really bad.
That's just to sell more books.
ReedJebeddo, the rogue.
God, it's so good to see something positive happen. God, I'm so glad to be back home. You know, let's make sure we get Clug fixed up, then we'll have 2 under our belts. This is awesome.
Jennuvera, the sorcerer. Jennuvera, you are a powerful sorcerer capable of very strong magics.
Oh, this is the first time someone acknowledges how good I am at magic and convict me of a fucking crime? What the shit?
Gillik, the paladin warlock.
Can we find you, like, something else to tap into instead?
Yeah.
What, give up 4 levels of warlock? Are you shitting me?
And Asher, the druid barbarian.
Asher, puts his hand on Jebeddo's shoulder. This is the most affectionate you've ever seen Asher.
Let us recall what happened before. There was a coup in Verena.
Who is the king now?
Yeah.
That would be Talvis Cardoza. It is from Victoria Callis. And it says that she will be willing to meet the Many Pennies. And it gives her location. Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated. You guys are preparing to head out for Dakul. It's been a few days. And you're preparing yourselves to head that way. It is just the 4 of you. Gillik, Jebeddo, Asher, and Jennuvera. Collecting yourselves, gathering in the main thoroughfare, as you tend to do before an adventure like this. Jebeddo, what are you taking for a loadout, by the way?
Fuck, I'm not sure.
You look at it. What did you get last level? Did you get anything good? I don't even remember.
I don't remember either.
All right, that's fine. I'm sure it was great.
Yeah. But every time I look up dumb alchemy shit, it makes me feel bad.
Mission accomplished. I'll just tell you. It's the town that is on the edge of the forest, and that's where What's-Her-Face is staying. Victoria Callis.
Oh. Right.
It's also right next to the forest where the Fae are.
That's what I thought, but I didn't think we had decided to go there, so I was confused.
Yeah, Victoria. That's where Victoria is.
Right.
Yeah. So it is just the four of you, and I think Redbridge comes out to see the lot of you off. She says, "Are you all prepared?"
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
just waiting on Keth, like normal.
Typical. Be careful with her. With Victoria. It is... I've not had a lot of interactions with her. A lot of our contracts that have come from Verena have been through intermediaries, but from my understanding, she can be difficult. In a different way than someone like Harriman is.
Oh.
Okay. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Clug bursts out of the doors. He's like, I want to go play a trick on him, and he's like not there.
What?
He's not.
What?
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
Keth, something happened in his rooms,
What do you mean something happened? What happened?
and it looks like.
Did
it's
you
all,
check
like,
the
torn up.
closet? He's probably
What?
trying to figure out what to wear.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's fine. Come on, let's go get him.
Yeah.
Clug goes back through the wall.
And Gebeddo runs up the stairs to Keth's rooms.
Yeah, you get up to Keth's rooms.
He has rooms?
Yeah.
He has a room and a
canon.
walk-in closet.
Which is
A second room.
a second room. It's
Yeah,
like
essentially,
across
yeah.
the hall.
Yeah.
The doorway to his room is kicked in.
Like destroyed?
Yeah.
Is Clug standing outside of it?
No. Clug is inside the room.
All right. Yeah, so Gebeddo's going to look in through the like broken door and be like, "Dude, property destruction isn't a prank. Like I don't know what's
I didn't do this.
Sure.
The room is overturned. There are the dresser's smashed, all the clothes are on the floor, the bed is torn up. Everything is just destroyed inside the room.
Anthony, is the window intact?
Yes.
So someone broke in through the... So no one... Okay, interesting.
Yeah, somebody go
wasn't
get
Shanghai.
Patrick. Clug, can you go get Patrick Darkhart real fast?
and
Clug goes through the floor.
who runs security for
That's-
us anyway?
That was what I was gonna...
Make Patrick find out?
Yeah. Jennuvera's gonna start like looking through things.
What?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh.
Oh.
Lesser used skill.
15 plus 16.
So you don't find much in here. All of this seems to be Keth's stuff. Some of the stuff looks trampled, but it doesn't look like all of the drawers and things are still intact. They didn't go through everything. They just made a mess.
Gebeddo goes into his other room and has a 22 investigation check.
This room is untouched.
Asher's kind of assessing the scene, and it's kind of clear they weren't looking for something he had. They were looking for Keth, specifically.
Make an
Well,
investigation
he wasn't
check.
gonna be hiding in his like
There's nothing in the closet, you guys.
nothing.
Saying Ket's not in the
They
closet.
took his clothes.
No, I'm sorry.
He's gonna be pissed.
There's nothing
gonna be mad.
amiss. There's like 15 pairs of boots.
Oh,
16 for investigation.
Yeah, looking
16
explicitly
pairs of boots.
for that, it does look like he was probably dragged out of bed.
Yeah. How did nobody hear this?
When that gets pointed out to me, Gebetto runs into the other room and really starts kind of going over things with a fine-tooth comb.
Jennuvera pulls out a fine-tooth comb.
A 24 investigation check as he's really kind of poring over the details of, like, CSIing the abduction, you know?
Yeah. So the first thing you realize while looking through all of this is that there's a large sack of gold coins that was completely ignored. Some fine jewelry that is still on the floor. They weren't here for valuables.
This was personal.
You also can tell based off the... you find a number of boot prints on some of Keth's clothing that lead you to believe there were 3 people involved, aside from Keth, in this exchange.
2 humans and a tiefling, you can tell.
Perfect. Yes. 2 humans and a tiefling.
One of them with conspicuously small feet.
Why? Like, I know we've got enemies, but
Why Keth?
We have enemies, not just Keth. I mean, unless he does.
Yeah,
like...
I would have expected some, like, orc stuff, you know, some, like...
Yeah, but not small-footed tieflings.
Right. Well, I mean, I think the human, one of the humans is one of the ones with the small feet. The tiefling feet seem regular.
Sorry, I'm not
a human with small feet fills the doorway behind you guys.
Patrick?
Patrick, what happened here?
It's not Patrick. It's a different human who is a normal-sized adult human, but you just notice he's got tiny feet.
Redbridge?
No, she has huge
she's an orc.
feet. Are you
right,
kidding
she's
me?
an orc. Sorry.
She's not an orc. She's a human with huge feet. She is a human who absorbed all of this guy's feet. Like the feet that he's missing, she has.
Oh, it's a foot elemental.
Do we recognize this human?
It is someone you have seen once or twice around the grounds. Like a person who works at Adventure Incorporated. But you don't know him very well. He's new. He says, "You won't find him here."
Yeah, we can see that. Did you see what happened?
Yes. Your ally is with us now.
Who is
And
us?
you would do
You're
well.
us.
We're
I am
us.
not.
We're
Who
you.
are you?
You work for us.
Anthony, what's this character wearing?
He's just wearing basic leather armor.
You dick.
What length is his hair?
Shoulder length.
I hear he's got an earring made of brass.
He does.
A hearing?
He does have an earring, Rob. There you go.
Thanks.
On his left or right ear?
I don't know if that's fine. I cast Thorn Whip and try and pull him into the room.
By the
Does it
earring?
go through the earring?
Yes, please. Targeting at disadvantage, targeting the earring. Pull out his earring. 18.
To hit his earring?
No, 18 plus so actually 28 to hit him.
Yeah, it wraps around him, and you pull him forward, and you're now face to face with him. He says, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm happy to deliver my message."
We'll take 5 damage. First of all, fuckface. Second of all, what's your message? Because I don't really have time for this bullshit.
The Cardozas have Keth now. You will leave us alone, or we will kill him.
Wait, who are you? What's your name?
My name is not important.
Yes,
I
it
am
is.
already dead. I am here to deliver a message for my king, and that is what I have done.
I'm
And
sorry.
then his eyes begin
Jennuvera
to burn
raises-
out of his head.
His eyes
no!
what?
His eyes begin to burn out of his head.
Gillik runs over and tries to do lay on hands.
Okay, how many points are you putting into him?
I will put 10 points.
Okay. The flames abate as you push this magic into him. You hear him chuckle mirthlessly as his eyes start to burn out, and then they stop, and he's like, what have you done?
I have a question. Why would your masters leave you here to tell us that the Cardozas have Keth, but to leave them alone? If they had just not left this message, we wouldn't have known who took Keth, and we would have frickin' left them alone because we didn't know they had our pal.
You would not leave them alone. You are on their trail, especially him.
Well, this makes us just want to get them more.
You don't
If
need
you
to.
do,
This does
we'll kill
nothing.
him.
Okay, well,
Then we'll...
they won't know. You're not going to tell him. Gillik, take it back.
Are his eyes still burnt out?
No.
Okay, he's healed. Okay, good. No, what's your name?
I told you, my life is forfeit.
Nah, not anymore. It's not.
I will still end myself. If I go back, they'll kill me anyway.
That's fine. We have a prison here somewhere, right?
Yep.
Guys.
Yeah, we kept Farah down there for a while until
Yeah.
they let her
I
out.
was
No,
reserving
she broke out, so
Yeah.
it can't
Oh,
be
yeah.
I was
that
reserving
good.
a cell for Donald, and then we didn't need that anymore, so.
Put me in your prison if you wish. It is the same to me.
Okay. Request granted. I look for Keth's manacles.
Keth has them.
What? He sleeps
Why
with
didn't
them?
he use them?
I mean,
He was
there's
just-
a lot of answers to that question. I think sleeps is a tricky word. Means a lot of things.
Bam, bam, bam. Protection from good and evil, baby.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff he could use them for, Jennuvera. We'll leave it at that.
I just asked why he didn't use them.
Anyways, I
Asher's
take
the one
out
who
some
wants to
rope
know
and
why
I
he
start
sleeps
tying.
with
I
him.
start binding his hands behind his back.
He doesn't even fight you.
Cool, great, fun. I don't know if this is supposed to be like an intimidating thing or something, dude, but you aren't really doing a good job.
I have delivered my message. I've done what I am intended to do.
Okay. Why do you not want your life? Like what?
My family will be taken care of for performing this duty.
Yeah,
If
and
I
how do you know
return-
that? How do you know that if you're dead?
Because we are a family. We
Yeah?
take care of one another.
What if they kill you and then now you don't have to keep them accountable for taking care of their family, so they're just going to kill your family. Frankly, that's the most obvious choice. So
Yeah.
you've just killed yourself for no reason.
Perhaps. Let's
Hey-
say that happens.
Hey, Asher.
Yeah.
People involved with organized crime don't really see beyond that.
Yeah, I can tell.
You're raising a lot of good points.
I'm
I just-
short-sighted and I'm like, dude.
I just don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna work here, man. I think there's.
No, I just want him to feel bad about it, and that,
I
'cause,
don't.
Yeah,
like,
he's
You
not
failed.
gonna. He's not gonna. That's the
Well,
way.
that's- well-
That's the way these people work, man.
Yeah,
Well, he's
clearly
kind of a
he doesn't
dumbass.
have any sort of logic.
Yeah. No. That's right.
No, my whole family is still part of this organization. They are still connected. There are
No,
plenty
he's
to hold them
clearly a
accountable.
moron.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's talking
he's
about.
a
He's
huge
lost.
moron, like the biggest moron who's ever broken in
Will
here.
you please put me in prison? Will you please just be
No,
done
this
with
is
could
it?
just
this is
talk
part of
to
the
you for
torture.
hours
We're
on
gonna
end.
start doing that we're
Actually,
gonna
let's
start
bring
keep
him with
insulting you
us.
in real tepid ways until you start telling us more information because you're just such a dumb idiot. Like
He
honestly,
stops talking.
Guys, I've got an idea. And Gebeddo runs into the closet. And he pulls back Keth's fancy clothes.
Ooh.
What if we
dress
took
up?
him? Yeah, what if we took him with us to go save Keth? Wouldn't that be the ultimate irony?
That would be the ultimate irony.
Yeah.
Patrick Darkheart shows up at the top of the stairs.
Patrick!
Somewhat
Hey, Patrick.
winded.
Ket's
You
been
guys wanted me?
Yeah, Ket's been kidnapped, and who is in charge of security here? Nobody even saw it or heard it, and Keth is not a small boy. If someone dragged you out of bed in the middle of the night, I wouldn't be surprised that nobody heard it, but not Keth.
I don't have a lot of the answers to the questions that you're asking me. We don't have anyone in charge of security per se. We have a big gate that stays locked, but like we don't have like people. We're all everyone who works here is an adventurer, so they just
Patrick.
kind of.
We're going to be
What?
gone for a little bit. We need you
Okay.
to set up a security system
Oh boy.
Go hang out with.
It better be good.
Okay.
When we get back, we're going to check it. We're going to test it. We might disguise ourselves as not us. And then if we can get in, you're fired.
Well, okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll do my best.
You better. Kef's life is on the line here.
I mean, I feel like. Do you think this security system will help him?
I think it will help him from getting kidnapped again. If there's one thing we know, it's that Kef doesn't learn from his mistakes.
That's true. We have to protect him from himself.
Having a real hard time keeping it together. I'm sorry. It's just so ridiculous to berate a child.
Yo, dumbass! Make a security system, 12-year-old.
Well, he's gonna. And if he doesn't, he's fired.
Just hey, Patrick, talk to like Rikus. Maybe he can help you out. But Jennuvera said what she said. And if you don't do this, you're fired. So
Yeah.
Rikus can give
Here are
you
the
some
bosses,
good guidance.
I understand. She said a thing. You got to back her play. I get that.
Yeah. We know you
I'm
can
sure
do
you'll
this.
do great.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help with?
Do you have any like manacles that are good for like long distance trips?
Yeah. Also, we've got a question that we were hoping you might have an opinion on. So we've got two options with this soldier, right? Or this guy that our prisoner. Option one is to put him in the jail that people have routinely broken out of down here.
Yeah.
I think only one person's broken out.
Option number,
routine. 1 out of 1.
I have put one person in there, and they have escaped. That is 100% failure rate. Probably due to the fact that there's no fucking security team here.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we understand why.
We locked her in there, and then Gorm freed her. So
and then the second option that we have is to bring him with us.
Which also seems dangerous. Third option is we kill him, but that gives him what he wants.
Yeah, and you never want to give a prisoner what they want.
No. Unless it's food, because you got to do that.
Because even prisoners deserve food and water.
Yeah,
And
they deserve
and a
some
toothbrush.
rights.
Right.
Yeah.
Place to sleep.
Okay. I don't. Do you really want to bring him along with you? That feels awful.
Well, he kidnapped our friend. He had just admitted to kidnapping our friend.
So you just I see. You need a fifth. You just feel like you need to bring someone with you to fill that hole.
Don't give us any lip.
Hey,
I'm
this isn't
trying to
about
figure out
us.
I'm just trying to figure out your motivation here.
Well, we just thought it would be extra punishment to see us succeed. You know what I mean?
What if he sees you fail though?
Well,
then.
Wow, thanks for that confidence, Patrick.
yeah, dude, your
I'm
job's
trying
on the
to
line,
present-
man.
I should get working.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm
So
gonna
pick
go.
one of two.
What?
Pick one of two.
One.
Oh,
No, he's right though.
is he?
I don't know. He's 12.
He's left. He leaves.
Get out of here, Patrick.
Clug comes up through the floor.
Hey, Clug.
Did you find him?
We found this one.
He turns to Gebeddo. He says, "He knows that's not Keth, right?"
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it's just Keth's clothes.
That guy is Keth's clothes?
No, I mean, the clothes he's wearing are Keth's clothes. See,
I thought you were going to tell me that he was part of Keth's cloak, and I wouldn't have been that surprised, but,
that would be a good present for when we get Keth back, is a piece of this guy's skin.
Oh, remember, he doesn't,
That got kind of dark.
yeah.
Does he not do that? Oh, he doesn't do that anymore. Oh my gosh, I forgot.
I've never seen him do it to a person.
No, he's never done it to a person.
He did it to puppies, though, so,
It's not a far leap.
It's not, yeah, like puppies, then human.
Puppies, human.
Like puppies, sentient creature.
So
Anyway, no, so you didn't find him.
no,
No.
we found out he's been kidnapped by Cardozas.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get him back.
Also, I have a third option now. I thought of a third one. Could you potentially, when you possess people, Klug, do you like get some of their memory, or can you like pry into their memory
No.
at all? Oh,
No,
was gonna
that's
say-
not how it works at all.
I was gonna say interrogate this guy to like get more info out of him outside of his message.
I mean, I can maybe do that, but just like
Oh, I don't know
by-
if you could just
by
like.
terrorizing him for a while.
Do you want to just be him and come with us?
He looks at the guy. He's like, I mean, not really, but I will if you need me to.
Just think it might be fun. I don't know.
He said
It's
he's-
not exactly a pleasant experience to take someone over.
Oh,
It's difficult. No, God, no. No, it's difficult. The only person it is Keth. It's real easy with Keth.
a lot of space. I've been told.
It's just kind of empty.
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair. All right,
But
fine.
most people, it's hard. It's difficult to do. It takes a lot out of me. I can't do it all the time. And it's not super pleasant, but I'll do it. I'm happy to do it. For
No, I don't want to make you unhappy and unpleasant and
you.
etc.
Yeah.
But you know what would be pleasant? Is
Could
if you let
you-
me just play pranks on this guy all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like
and you could
torment
be
him.
kind of prison security.
Oh, I could do that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and-
Patrick is going around the compound trying to find head of security.
No.
No, it's an opportunity. Also,
Oh.
a 12-year-old boy wandering around trying to create something. Right?
All right.
It's pretty
I'm in.
good. Yeah,
I'm
pretty
gonna-
good.
I'm going to
Yeah.
mess this up for him so bad. There's no
Yeah.
way there's going to be security when you guys get back. This is going to be great.
He thinks he's
no.
gonna get. Wait.
Wait. No. We want
Look, just
we
so
want
you
him to
know,
succeed.
if there's no security when we get back, we will fire Patrick.
Well, that feels aggressive.
Well, this is an aggressive situation. Speaking of which, we need to get going now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sure.
We'll take this guy to the prison, the dungeon,
Jail.
the dungeon, the jail, and you
The brig.
Worst jail.
try and get any other info out
Lock
of him
up.
if you can, and also just torment the shit out of him. And
Yeah, I'll
don't
be,
let
down
him
in
kill
I'll be down in the pokey with him.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
don't-
the pokey
in the
good one.
clinker.
The
Don't
Hooskow.
don't let him don't let this
big
guy kill
house.
himself. Is the other thing because he wants to kill himself, which is like don't do that.
All right. Well, that's harder for me, but I'll. Oh, all right. I can make that happen.
Yeah, thank you.
If he tries, I'll possess him, stop him, and then let him go.
Yeah, have him like tie himself up as he's possessed or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Don't let him go though. We gotta keep him.
Well, I mean, I'll not like let him go from the place. I can't even do that if I wanted to. I'd just let him go from the possession.
Oh sure, from the
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
Well done.
I'm
All
into
right,
this.
we should go.
All right, bye. He goes through
goodbye.
the floor.
Oh, okay. Can someone show me where the prison is? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
I assume
right, so
it's
you
Grab the guy by
downstairs?
the. I grabbed the guy by the like rope I tied up in his hands behind his back, and I just like push him and start moving him towards the.
Take him
jail.
to the prison.
Hell
He does
yeah!
not resist.
Cool.
Back
I push
outside
him,
Adventure Incorporated.
I push
Yeah.
him around a little bit more.
Great.
I poke him. I hit him with stuff.
Wow. All right. This is.
But, like-
this-
Whatever.
I don't know, man. You just feel like you're abusing your power. Okay. So.
He fucking kidnapped my friend. He deserves to be annoyed in the very least.
All right. I'm just saying. There's a line where you cross into brutality, and I feel like you're getting close.
No.
When Rob knocks down the doors, puts his gun in the face of your wife and child.
What is that a reference to? Because
That is a Strike Anywhere reference.
that's one I didn't get.
It's a song that I played for Anthony in college, and I said, "See," And he was like, this is too much.
It was too much. It was too much.
I mean, I also played Coco Rosie for Anthony, and he was like, why is there, like, children toys and cats meowing and a woman shrill, air quotes, singing?
I remember none of that. That sounds like a fever dream.
Yeah, no, that's I think how you described it. And I was like, yeah, I guess that's true.
You're like, anyway, I love my tunes.
Yeah, I love my tunes. Back to my jams.
All right.
Math rock. Let's put on some death grips. Anyway.
So, you guys head west from Adventure Incorporated.
Cool.
How do you guys want to get there?
Evan.
Quickly.
Teleportation.
Yep.
Well, you don't have the means for teleportation yet, but you could teleport back.
Can we teleport back lots of times, or is it only once?
That is your anchor point. So you can teleport once per day to your anchor point.
Can we teleport the 10 Cardozas to a jail?
Your anchor
Only
point
if
is
we
not
build a
currently
jail. We could have them build a jail around our anchor point.
I think it's so funny that you just keep teleporting, not you guys. You're just like, oh, we could teleport a bunch of horses. We've captured a bunch of horses.
It's an efficient way to get a bunch of horses in one location. From one location to another location.
And I have to be touching them, right? Is that how this works?
And they have to be within 30 feet of you.
Oh, because I was going to say, how do you touch 10 horses?
Oh.
How do you touch 10 horses? Sounds just like a song. I don't know.
Evan is in when you guys head to the stables. He's got Posey and Violet hitched up, ready to go.
All right, Evan.
He says, the Many Pennies.
All right, Evan. We gotta go save Kath.
Yeah, we gotta book it.
You gotta go save Keth. Is he in trouble?
He's been kidnapped.
By Cardozas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Verena, stat.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Gebetto hops on the cart.
Redbridge had mentioned something about heading west to Dakul. Is that still a thing that you wish to do?
How much time does that take out of our trip?
I mean, Verena is also west of here. It's certainly sort of along the way.
Hours, man!
It'll probably be a day out of our way.
What do you guys think?
Or I should say a day off, half a day off the trail, half a day back onto the trail.
I think that this is in case there are any spies that are following us from here, and Jennuvera looks around. I think it would be good to go visit King Callus first. So then they're like, oh, they took our advice. They're not going to see their Cardozas. They're just going to the woods. And then we've thrown them off, and they go report that back to the Cardozas. Then a half day later, we show up, and bam!
Got him.
Slice, slice, fireball!
And smash.
Yeah.
Monster mash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, it would feel really counterproductive to go grab Keth, then have to go back to King Callus, and then
Well, why wouldn't we just
go back to kill the Cardozas?
Why wouldn't we just get Keth and kill the Cardozas and then figure out the king stuff later?
I guess we could do that, but it feels like something we should probably have in place. Like,
it feels like
okay.
One
well,
is
either way, we got to go west. So let's get on the trail, and then we can figure it out when we get there.
yeah.
Ah, yes. Load up, and we shall partake of the great.
We don't
world
have
around
time,
us.
Evan.
Okay, all right. We'll get in the cart then. I can't go anywhere until you're
Jennuvera's
all...
in the cart.
Okay.
Asher's
wonderful.
been in the cart.
Yeah. Gillik's still slowly crawling in.
Right. Yep.
He's
I'm
wheeling
taking my time. Not worried about it.
wheeling the
Fine.
keg in.
Yeah, stack my supplies.
Evan pats the one behind him. He's like, I understand. And then he whips the reins on Posey and Violet. He says, with great haste, ladies, we have places to be. And then off you guys head down the trail.
All right, so now that we're going, we can kind of talk this over a little bit better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gillik, what do you think?
Oh.
I know we just kind of ran out of there. It's like,
I mean, there's not much to do except follow the trail as we're going on it right now, right?
well, yeah, and then eventually we're going to come to the turn to Callus or the straight to Verena.
Oh, God. All right. Go over the options again.
Turn to Callus or go straight to Verena.
Right.
Here are the options. If we turn to King Callus first, then we've taken a day off of our journey, and they might kill Keth in the meantime. If we go to King Callus second, then after we've killed the Cardosas, in that day that it's going to take to go get King Callus, they'll have already appointed their next king from the Cardosas, we can assume.
Unless
Then we have
kill
to
them all.
kill a second king.
I have no problem with us just killing the entire family.
Okay.
Like all of them?
I mean, they're all bad.
Are they?
Well, you have to say, what do we
I
put
don't
in
know
higher priority?
anything about this family.
Oh, have you ever read that book, The Godfather?
I've never read a book.
It's like that. Asher, have you ever seen that traveling play, The Godfather?
No.
Oh. Have you ever seen that traveling play, Goodfellas?
No.
Have you ever seen that traveling play, Casino?
Is that the one? No, I don't think so.
Have you ever seen Serpico?
I have a friend named Serpico.
Have you ever seen The Sound of Music?
Have I seen the sound of me? How do you see sound, Jennuvera?
The traveling play.
The traveling play, The Sound of Music.
No, I have not.
That whole family was monsters too.
I went to their brewery in Maine. In Vermont.
I was waiting to figure out where the where the tie-in was. Well, anyway,
I've seen all of those. They were great.
basically,
No, I get it now.
All right. Well, what are we more worried about Ket's life or the fate of the kingdom? What are we as a group more worried about?
This is a real motorized cart problem. Do we have train? What's
I'm
the
saying
train?
Oh,
Ket's
sure,
life.
the trolley.
Yeah.
I know it is not my place to interrupt, but may I ask a question?
I guess.
Yeah.
So, like,
You just say, I guess.
but, like, not just I guess, but, like, I guess.
when you start a sentence with "It's not my place," but
To what end have they taken Keth?
Well, they smashed
I don't know.
the everything of his room.
That would be the means. I was requesting the end to which they took Keth.
They said to leave them alone. They took Keth and told us to leave them alone.
Left a message to say who did it, just to say to leave them alone.
It's a trap.
that sounds like fairly typical of them.
Then they're fairly typically stupid.
Also,
Maybe it's a
that sounds
tactic.
like a trap too now, right?
Well, it'll certainly be a trap. They will not make it easy for you to try and retrieve Keth, but they also will not kill him if he has an insurance policy.
What?
That would
Against
be-
what?
Against you coming there to face them.
I guess I just don't... It feels dumb. Why would they have told us who did it?
God, because they're idiots.
Because the goal is not to take Keth. The goal is not for you to search for Keth. The goal is for you to know that they have power over him, and in turn over you. If you choose to come for them, he will be in their thrall. They will kill him. If you choose not to come with him, he will survive, and they will negotiate with you in the future when their plans are complete.
Jebeddo, you're right.
That's
Gangsters
typically
are
how that goes.
stupid.
I have seen this particular tactic be fairly effective against less capable adventurers who do not have the means to take on, the entirety of the Cardoza family. Now, I'm not certain that you also have the means to take on the entirety of the Cardoza family, but I believe if anyone could do it, you've survived things I didn't believe you could survive before as well, so...
Also, maybe King Callus has people with her that will come help us kill all the Cardozas.
Perhaps, but I don't know I don't know the circumstance by which she left her palace.
I guess that's not a bad idea. Maybe, I mean, it kills me to say it, but I think it might be a good idea to swing by Callus first.
Yeah, I didn't suggest it because I don't want to save Keth immediately.
Yeah, it just feels...
It feels shitty to leave a friend hanging.
Yeah. But at the same time, I think you're right.
I think so too.
We gotta leave him hanging.
He'll be okay.
It sounds like that's their thing. Make people be okay, and tell everyone who.
Now,
did
if they catch wind that you arrive, they will kill him. So you will have to, if you go to Verena, you will have to ensure that you are not discovered there.
Yes. For
Got
sure.
But if they believe that you are not traveling to Verena, that their threat has worked, they will leave him alive. If they kill him, they lose leverage. I would not be surprised if in a couple weeks you got a letter from him, proving he is still alive. Things like that.
Well, we won't, because he's going to be back with us in a few weeks.
Well, right. I'm saying that if you allowed this to continue to bear out, these are the things that they would typically do. They would have him. They would have you send information, have him write a letter that includes it, so you know that he is still alive. They might send pieces of him if it got to that point, if they were still concerned.
Ugh.
Sure. Well, all right. So we go to Callus. We figure out a plan to get into Verena undetected.
Yeah. That's important.
We're not good at that.
And then...
Oh, we've done it before.
I mean...
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be
sorry.
better than fine.
I'm not good at that.
Just, you're the only shapeshifter.
Right,
Yeah,
just
you're
change into a
literally
horse.
the best one. Just turn into a spider.
I'm gonna do that. But then, I can only do that for so long if we're there for a while. Just saying.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We got this. We're going to be great. Remember last time when we broke into... we've killed Cardozas before, Asher.
Yeah. No, I remember. That's
And
true.
you
You're
were
right. You're right.
great.
I don't know why I was so down on myself.
This is just that, except with Gillik and Jennuvera. What could go wrong?
Jennuvera is good at blowing up buildings, too, so it'll be fine.
I feel like if there were commercial breaks, what could go wrong would be like...
Yeah.
We're not deep enough in for it to be an episode break, but it's
Right,
pretty
exactly.
close.
Brought to you by Casper Mattress.
No, we're not.
Adventuring.
yet.
Ever since I got my
Come
Casper
on,
mattress.
Zenny Optical, baby. That's the one we're going
Zennies, wearing my Zennies.
for. Yeah.
All right. You guys make your way west. So you're gonna head to Dakul.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
The coolest place on earth.
Yes. It
Along
was hanging in the air, and
my
it was
God,
just waiting
it's
to be
been there.
grabbed.
As you guys head to the village, along the way, the scenery changes a bit as the forest, the once corrupt forest, now home to the Fae, begins to appear along the north side of the carriage as you travel down the road. After a couple of days of travel like this with the forest on your side, you reach a point where you see a few people standing in the road stopping carts. You see another cart ahead of you that has been stopped. They're having a conversation, and then it moves on, and you realize that it is Elatrix standing at the side of the road stopping the carts.
Hi, friend.
Oh. Hello.
What's happening?
We are, I am checking vehicles I'm checking carriages as they come through to ensure that people are... There's a lot going on in Dakul right now, and I want to make sure that there are safety precautions in place.
What else is going on in Dakul other than all of the things that are going on in Dakul? Is there anything other than the coup? Am I using that word right? Asher looks because he's like, I don't know.
He looks behind him. He's like, "There's a coup?"
No, did I miss? Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, the coup was in Verena.
Dakul is a different thing. I'm sorry. What's happening in Dakul?
The Fae are here, and there were ghosts in the forest, and we just killed a bunch of orcs like a little bit away from here, and King Callus is hiding here.
Those are the things. Yes, those are the things that I am speaking to that have required a bit more presence, ensuring safety in this area than we might normally have taken, even with just us here. But Lanier is still trying to make a home here with his people, and I am attempting to prepare the way for them, as is my duty. And Victoria Callis being here complicates things.
Oh, so okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're...
You know, I wasn't. I whispered it just to Asher because I didn't want you to hear it, but you've got great ears. Sorry.
I do.
Yeah, his ears are so nice. Look at his ears.
Well,
yeah, we're
okay.
on a...
Okay, listen. I wasn't like complimenting his ears, like I liked.
sure.
Why are you
his
being
ears.
weird?
Like,
Yeah,
I didn't-
no, of
He
course
just has
not.
nice ears.
I didn't say. I meant good ears. Like you can hear well. Okay, stop trying to make this a thing.
You're being so weird, Jennuvera. It's fine. He has good ears.
I don't know. Okay. You, of course, are welcome to come through and speak with anyone you wish in Dakul, including my father, if that is your wish.
We actually were going to go straight to see Callus, if that's all right. Keth's been taken by Cardozas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you are, of course, welcome in the forest to use it as a bypass if you wish, or to at any time. You are always welcome here.
Thanks.
Thanks. Jennuvera like smiles and then stops smiling.
Also, if you have any recommendations for how the four of us might pass undetected through Verena, we're all ears. And he like wiggles his eyebrows at Jennuvera.
I have one suggestion, but you may not like it.
Go on.
Verena, the city, it's the sprawling city itself, is one of the few places in New Merida with an active sewer system. You may be able to travel through the sewer system to move about the city undetected. That's a possibility. You could also, if you could find maybe some disguises or move invisibly, there is access to Verena through the forest that is not patrolled by the guards of Verena. So getting access to the city you could possibly do through the forest. That way to avoid the roads.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Good ideas.
Yeah, those are helpful.
Sorry, I do not have more.
No, you're good, man.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work over here. I'm glad to see you working with, with purpose.
he doesn't really have any response to that. He just kind of huffs a little, not like a, but like a exasperation.
Yeah.
Good luck, and I hope you retrieve Keth.
Us too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Elatrix, you were in Conjuration. You experienced it the same as everyone else. You just were like there and then no time passed, right?
I would say that I was more... I suspect, I am not other people, but based off the description that I heard, I was more acutely aware of the effects that those magics were playing on my temporal location.
Okay.
Did I return to the same place I was pulled? Yes, although I felt that shift. I felt as we moved between planes, that transition of time.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Anyways.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks. All right. Jennuvera knocks on King Callus's door.
Yeah, you guys head the rest of the way into town. And you come... It's pretty obvious as soon as you get there where she has set up. She has put out giant banners on the outside of what was a chapel. And has the doors are open. You can see nobles milling about outside the front of this very small chapel for this tiny town. And there is a luxurious red carpet rolled out of the chapel into the dirt outside, where she has set up her base of operations.
Jesus.
We've never met this person before, right? This is
Correct.
All right.
Jennuvera's going to turn around to everyone and say, okay, guys, remember that we were told that she's probably going to try to, like, want something or double deal or, like, remember to just keep your, keep that in your mind. Also,
I'll keep my mouth shut,
I have a pretty good track record with the Kings of New Merida. So, like,
go for it.
I'm gonna try my thing, but also, if it's clear that I'm like doing bad,
no, you got this.
Please just.
We believe in you.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
please,
we'll let you
I'm
handle
the
I'm whole thing.
No, I'm just.
No, it's all you.
No,
you got this.
I'm just.
We got
no, I'm
this.
just saying. Let me. Oh God!
And Gebetto knocks on the door.
The door opens and a steward steps forward and he says, "What makes you believe you are capable of addressing Her Highness today?"
Gebetto Funkin, One Shoe Stumble Knackle Timber Shivers at your service, presenting the Lady Jennuvera.
And he does like jazz hands and
Jennuvera
steps out of the way.
face.
Gillik claps.
Yeah, Asher claps, seeing Gillik clapping.
Oh my God.
Lady Jennuvera of where exactly?
No, they're just
Adventure
Have you heard of the
Incorporated.
Brass
No,
Witch?
okay. Oh my God. We we got a letter saying that Her Highness is willing to speak with us.
Asher leans over to Gillik and is just like, "She's doing so good.
So good. She's doing so
good.
I can't believe how good she's doing.
I can believe how good she's doing.
You're right. I don't know why I said that.
It's
Gebetto-
okay. It's an expression."
Gebetto points like under his arm at Jennuvera and just in her head says, "Man, you're doing so good."
Jennuvera turns around and says, "Shut up."
Do you have this letter?
Yes.
I would see it.
She holds it out but doesn't let go of it.
He pulls out a monocle and he fits it in his eye, and he's looking at it very closely through this monocle. He says, yes, okay. I will announce you. We will see if you will be acceptable to speak with Her Highness."
Thank you.
Such a good job.
So
Yeah,
good.
hell yeah,
He
great
turns and
work.
shuts the door.
Guys, can you not make it weird?
We're not making it
Yeah,
weird.
no,
This isn't
we-
another ear situation, Jennuvera. You're
Right.
doing a good job.
Yeah, you're doing a really good job.
Yeah, just like with the ears thing. You played that so cool.
Yeah, you played it really cool.
Sometimes I
Really
think you're
cool.
making fun of me.
No.
No.
What?
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 Not making
No.
fun of you.
No way.
Takes a
Not
sip
you,
from his
Gillik.
flask.
Not you, Gillik.
Thank you.
But you two.
What? I
He-
honestly believe
What?
you're doing a good job. Jebeddo might be making fun of you. I don't know.
I think you're doing a great job. I
Thanks,
thought that's what
Gillik.
everyone.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, great
It'd be a
job.
weird
Stop,
way to like.
guys.
It'd be weird to like compliment you and then for you to feel like that's an insult. Like we're just complimenting you.
The door opens again, and the steward crosses his arms. He says, "You may enter, but I will announce you to the court."
Thank you.
Jebeddo normally does that.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of
Asher.
Gebetto's job.
Yeah. It's,
No, guys, stop.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
I have
totally
no problem
fine.
with this guy taking my job.
Yeah, no.
Oh wow.
All right. Okay.
Very humble.
He takes one step in and he says, "Now presenting on behalf of King Redridge."
Oh, we should
of
walk in.
Paraneth.
He stepped in without us. We should go inside.
Oh yeah. After after Jennuvera, we're gonna hang
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, Jennuvera goes in.
Jennuvera and the Many Pennies of Adventure Incorporated.
Jebeddo starts
applaud.
clapping.
Yeah, I applaud.
Gil just goes, "Hello."
As you enter the room, you can tell that basically they have replaced all of the finery in this small chapel. It was probably a pretty humble place. Now there are tapestries hanging on the walls. A large throne has been constructed of wood, but has been painted to look gold.
Nice.
You see King Callus in a absolutely beautiful blue silk gown that is tight form-fitting, but has a style that's uncommon that you've never really seen before. It looks very unique in its cut, the way that the sleeves bell out, but that it's tight through like a silk chest and stomach area. I don't remember what that's called. Bodice. Thank you.
I just like
bodice.
hearing you explain it, Anthony.
It's like if this were the real world, it would be sort of Asian style inspired
The real world
of our like human
Miami?
No.
No, real world New York.
Oh, I didn't watch New York.
Oh, spicy.
Real world, like what was that? Paramore? Was that the song?
I meant like Earth.
Jennuvera says, "Okay, this is when people stop being nice and start being real." She doesn't really say that.
We are four strangers picked to adventure together.
Not wrong. So King Callus sits in her throne. Along the edges of the room a number of nobles dressed in fine clothes, although they look like they've
They're
seen
fine.
some wear. Yeah,
They're
they
fine.
actually are kind
They're
of fine.
They're fine.
They look like they are nice, but that they have worn. They've had some wear on them.
Yeah, they're fine.
The Emperor
They're just
needs
fine.
new clothes, is what we're hearing.
Yes. Well, actually, her clothes look exquisite. So she's
Man,
not.
I
an
wish
emperor.
The Emperor
I wish
is-
Keth was here because he would love all these clothes.
Yeah, he would.
You may approach.
Asher doesn't approach.
Jennuvera does.
Yeah.
Good look approaches.
Was that for all of us or just?
I don't know.
Jennuvera looks behind her and like does a head
Oh,
nod.
okay. Now that's for all of us.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, come on up.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Jennuvera bows. Your Highness, King Callus, we are here because we don't, I'm going to be really sorry right off the bat. We don't have a ton of time right now, because our friend has been kidnapped. So we need to go save him. But in doing so, we're also planning on getting you your throne back if you're going to be cool about it and join our Council of Kings after we've done that for you. Thank you.
Asher
Good
bows.
claps.
Well, that was very inspiring.
Yes.
What a fantastic introduction to the court you have made.
Thank you.
See, I told you you're good at this.
Yeah, you're so good.
First of all, that throne is mine, and I will have it regardless.
Okay. But it's going to be easier if we do all that for you.
I would be interested in paying you a small stipend to go and retrieve the throne. If that is something that you are offering to me, that you would go and remove those who have seen to create unrest within our lands.
Yeah, so we don't actually need money. Our recompense would be your promise to... your...
Sorry.
we would like to be paid in your commitment to our Council of Kings.
Also gold.
So I must pay you in my autonomy instead.
Listen,
You would come to me as a tyrant,
okay.
demanding things.
No, so here's the deal. Look at what's happened to each of these countries ever since y'all split up. It's been pretty crap, okay? I could use a stronger word there, but since we're in a chapel, I feel a little weird doing that.
Guys, I think she's losing it.
No,
doing good.
I'm doing good. Okay, so, hey, like, look at Bradmont.
You can tell because of the sound of her voice. It's getting really high. That's how you know.
Make a persuasion
Look
check.
at what. I'm not done with my argument yet. Look at what happened in Bradmont. The Council of Kings dissolved, and all of a sudden, who was there to save King Greywood? Nobody. Except us, the Many Pennies. We came in and killed all of the orcs for him, and he is now happily on our Council of Kings because he understands what it means for countries to work together because we are from Carapath. We're not from Bradmont. We didn't have to kill all of those orcs for him. We could have just said, nope, Carapath's the only country that matters. We don't care about you. And then just let them all die. But we couldn't because we're A, good people, and B, we know that, like, that
She's on a roll. Just let her keep going.
there's a bigger evil coming because I don't know how much you know about this guy Gorm, but he's huge and he's gonna kill us all. And,
She's doing great.
And
this is great. She's doing a good job.
And the only thing we can do about it is if we are together because we've seen the past.
Okay, that's
kind
point.
of the future, and so we know.
So
we
let
know
me-
that
let me
these
stop
countries
you
have
right
to
there.
be united.
Did she just say the past that's kind of the future?
I did.
Yeah, that was
Gebeddo.
not.
It makes sense.
Let me ensure that I understand
that
you
in a song.
correctly. You say that you went and helped Greywood. He is now part of your Council of Kings, but it was a moral imperative that we work together and that you help him.
I got a 26 persuasion.
That's fine.
Yeah, like we need to work together.
Well, then it is a moral imperative that you go now and clear out those who have taken over my lands and return them to me. That's your
what we-
moral imperative.
That is what we plan to do, but we're not
Then there is nothing we need to discuss. You can go and do this thing. You are prepared to do it, and there are no terms to discuss here at all.
Okay, so I'm just gonna lay it out straight that if you don't agree to work with us, then we're gonna go into your little chamber of secrets and name someone who will work together with us as the next king in line. And then after we kill the Cardosas, you won't be king anymore.
Gebeddo puts his hand up.
Gebeddo, I point at him and call him.
She's referring to the crucible. Your Highness.
She makes a face.
Chamber of Secrets is something from a book she read.
She says, so you have just admitted in front of my court that you intend to manipulate our process of leadership within our kingdom once you take out those who have decided to lay false claim to my throne.
Yeah, but it'll be a legitimate claim because the Goblet of Fire told us so.
The goblet?
Gebeddo puts his hand up again.
Gebeddo.
She's still referring to the crucible, Your Highness.
This is the weirdest semi-canon episode I've ever heard. No, well, that is fine. I'll be happy to make a petition to the King of Carapath, who has been very helpful in allowing us space to be here, about your misbehavior in threatening me and trying to hold against me my own throne.
Oh, you want to call the King of Carapath here? Let's call him here!
You can tell that she doesn't want that.
Yeah, now I feel like she's not doing a good job.
Listen to the sound of her voice.
Yeah.
Hey adventurers, DM Anthony here again. I just want to remind you that there are lots of ways to support the show. Head on over to patreon.com/adventureinc. Tell your friends about the show. Rate and review us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Links and more can be found at adventureinc.podbean.com. Thanks everyone, we'll see you next week.